I'll just step in.
Hello, it's me again, Ren. It's just Emma Claire, MC, boobs of steel and aluminium, and
Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Adriano, one of the Journeys here at the Worlds. Everyone thinks I'm Canadian, but I'm really not. I'm American.
But you live in Buffalo. That's almost the same thing.
Yeah, it kind of is. So, cool, folks. Come and train. Love.
she is my right here. She is my Katana partner. We were initially going to do something in Japanese because I was crazy overzealous and I was like, I want to do something in Japanese. But then it turns out, I think both of our brains, all of our brains would explode, us from trying to figure out how to pronounce stuff because it's been a while since I've done anything in Japanese.
Also a while, seeing as I don't speak Japanese. Though I'm glad you appreciate it. It would be difficult for you.
Yeah. It was just, I really had to think, and especially like today has been a very like, when I have all the tension up here, I had weird dreams and stuff, so I'm just like, let's make life easier on everybody and just, keep it light.
Chill.
But we are doing a scene from Kill la Kill, which is actually one of my personal favorites, considering the fan service, because there's a lot of boobs and crotch shots. However, the thing
That's
that
not what we're focusing on.
No, we're focusing on like the main problem, which the girl is trying to figure out if this girl killed her father. But I mean, one of the reasons I am in love with that anime is one, because the fan service doesn't go just one way. Like there's a few dudes where one of them, every time he talks, his shirt slowly comes off and his nipples grow pink, and it is the funniest thing ever. But two, you get to see two women. Teenagers, but anime is always about teenagers. You get to see two women fighting full force aggressively against each other. The same way you always see with guys in anime, like, the common ones, Bleach, Naruto. One I tried to watch and stopped caring about, Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress is like anime zombie stuff, except the zombies are different. And Emma Claire, also Emma, she's also in the Snatch Squad of Beavers. We're very partial to like exploring women as fighters and like as our own characters. I've talked a lot just now, so if you have anything to input.
Well, just on that, I think it's really interesting. I live in Glasgow, and I've just started a theater company, and our first show was a one-woman show all about a female gladiator.
Nice.
And it's really interesting putting a woman in a circumstance that's stereotypically and archetypally is male.
Yeah.
And the reaction that people have to seeing a woman going through that, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Especially when we live in a time and place where people still walk up to Andy Murray and say, "You're the first person to ever win 2 gold medals in tennis."
Yeah, I was
and he
just
so
thinking about that.
Was
like I think Serena and Venus won 4
like a bunch
each.
of them. Yeah.
Forgetting that they have made history and continue to like break records as it is. Like, come on.
It's really interesting. I mean, archetypes have existed for so many reasons and are necessary in so much of storytelling. But it's 2016, so maybe it's time to make some new archetypes.
Yeah, like that was one of the reasons why I couldn't do like some certain scenes, let's say in Small Sword, and I feel like I've said this all the time. It's been like, you dishonor me, let's duel. That's common stuff. You slept with my husband, let's duel. You slept with my wife, let's duel.
Why don't you love me? Let's duel.
You're a whore who won't sleep with me, let's duel. And it's like I've seen it a million times, in these fights, which they're still good fights, but it's like I've seen them in the fights, I see them in movies and television. And so it's like nowadays I turn on the TV and I'm like, okay, I'm already bored, So this is a very exciting time, and it's like Katana is primarily Japanese, as you know, so it was easy to try to pick from. For me, it was easy to try to pick from an anime because I kind of used to be a big anime nerd.
And for me, it was easy to say yes to anything Ren wanted because it's really awesome working with her.
Yeah. And it's so much fun. I was initially going to work with Clint, But then we
I
kept
beat him up.
partnering.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
Well,
and-
that too. She beat the crap out of him. I mean, he kind of had it coming. But yeah, I'm excited.
Me too.
And it's a nice short script. We'll be able to do it.
Yeah.
In
English.
I'm not worried. Whew, now I can go home and
get some
relax, get some sleep. Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for doing this with me.
You're welcome.
And
Thanks
fighting with
for
me.
being awesome.
And yeah, you're a good energy to be around. I'm gonna miss you. But we have a whole week.
Yeah, we
Not
do.
just a week, but a whole week. Let's just call it that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long week. So
Yeah, I think we're all gonna go crazy, but that's okay. Because after that, I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna go out for drinks.
yeah.
I can't drink anymore. It hurt my brain last time.
Go put your brain to bed.
Brain's going to bed.
Night night, internet
Have a
world.
night.